Hey y'all, it's Becky Brown Girl, and welcome to another episode of It's Never Too Late. So, we're in month 2 of my series, and it's time for me to learn something new. As anyone who follows me or knows me in real life knows, I enjoy good music, with my favorite genres being hip-hop and R&B. But as a Gen X baby, I also have a forever place in my heart for 80s and 90s pop rock, and honestly, all types of genres. So, you definitely find an eclectic mix on my playlists. Plus, as anyone who watches my stories on the socials knows, I am a top tier story soundtracker, both self-proclaimed and officially recognized by my peers. And not to brag, but it is one of my special gifts. So it only made sense when I received the suggestion for a new thing to try that I give DJing a shot, especially in June, which is Black Music Month, for those of you who didn't know. So I reached out to my homie Jason, aka DJ Galore, to see if he'd give me a crash course, and he agreed. Galore is a resident DJ on Wednesday night at Swahili Village in Newark, New Jersey. That's Newark for you out-of-towners. Known for their authentic and tasty East African cuisine. So when in Newark, make sure you check them out. So Galore suggested I come out one night for a lesson before his set, and so I did just that. Check out this footage from my lesson.
How you doing, folks? My name is DJ Galore, coming to you live from Swahili Village here in Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to my girl, Becky Brown Girl, my homegirl, Stacy. I just want to give you just a quick and dirty about how DJing today, or disc jockeying today, or moving the crowd, or being a selector, as some people call it, has changed, and how the digital space and how technology has created an opportunity for a lot of people. When you break down DJing in its simplest form, it is reading the crowd or understanding the crowd that's in front of you and matching a song to the mood, right? And when people hire a DJ, that's essentially what they do, right? I went and bought, a very, very inexpensive controller and a small set of monitor speakers and a secondhand laptop, and the rest is history.
How quickly do you think a newbie could learn and, become proficient?
With the technology today, I don't think that there's a steep learning curve. What I do think is a challenge, or can be a challenge for newbies, is troubleshooting all the equipment yourself, learning how to transition and listen, look and learn the crowd in a room full of people. We have 200 and 300 and 400, maybe 1,000 people in a room, yeah. Right? And you're the maestro and controlling that. That's the hard part. So the equipment itself, repetition and muscle memory will get you there. But the actual art of picking a song and connecting with the crowd, that's where the real work is. All right. So behind the scenes, we talked about the simplest and most easiest way to learn how to DJ is transition from one song to the next. And that's what we're going to practice, right? And so we talked to you about what a cue point is. So you're going to start your cue point and you're going to transition from deck 1 to deck 2. You're going to use a crossfader and the volume up fader. Turn it down just a little bit, make sure the levels are good. So it's all you. So go ahead and try it.
Yikes.
Remember, just do it slow. Transition slow. Just start.
Is this playing? Oh.
Go ahead and press play. Remember, you have your cue point there, so just find your remember, you can choose it. Remember, don't transition it until you feel comfortable, and you can use this to get you comfortable. You can do it at the.
Yeah,
you can transition anyway.
Rock out for a second. I told you I gotta let this come in first.
Transition slowly. That's it. I'll give you a little little tip. Transition slowly. Blends. You want to blend it. You don't want to cut to the record. You want to blend it to the record. You want the two records to be one at some point, kind of like at the center point of the crossfader, and then slide all in.
Nigga.
A little aggressive, for example. All right, so this is what we'll do.
I don't have no rhythm.
You got rhythm. So even if you don't have rhythm, you can find the rhythm within the song.
Okay.
See how smooth the transition was?
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
All right. You got the beat coming in. All right. Slow transition.
There's an art to this, clearly.
Slow transition. Slow transition. It takes time and it takes practice. And you can't just walk into a club environment and just get that in one setting. So you definitely have to put some work in. I would say if you're interested in learning how to DJ, it'll definitely take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a week just practicing, maybe even more, just to get it down. So
Deep on the club tip, real deep on that thug shit. And do you like get on the mic and
MCing is a totally different. We need a couple of more sessions for that.
well, first I gotta get this part. Nine a freaks, be a nine at least. No, this is gonna be a video. Thanks again for joining me, and please stay tuned for the next episode of It's Never Too Late. Peace.
Say this, say go DJ, cause that's my DJ. Say go DJ, cause that's my DJ. Say go DJ, cause that's my DJ. Go DJ.
I don't think I'm ready for that yet.